We are back just like that. You know what I'm saying? It is your man Mo Mackey, aka Joey Hustle, aka Duck 13, aka the last Greyhound to Oklahoma.
Yo, what's good? You already know what time it is. It's your homie Oplex, aka Copper Eyes, aka the Itinerary Man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 59. Here we are.
Yes, sir.
Maggie, as you know, I'm in a remote location. Shots out, round of applause for the 850. Fam life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right now, I don't know if y'all can hear my it's my rejected Chihuahua. So I gave him to my daughter. Yeah, man, the dude is he got mental issues.
He got mental issues. You got to let that dog see a therapist, man. You know they got dog therapy now.
Yeah, so that's why I gave him to my daughter. She just spoils him. He can do whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Episode 59, man. Creeping on 60. We're glad to be here. I'm excited to be here. Mackie, how was the week, man? How's the week been going?
Man, the week's been crazy, busy, but busy good. You know what I'm saying? Busy with work that I want to do, not work that I have to do. So yeah, man, I can't complain, brother. How's yours been going, man?
It's busy in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Took a couple of days off, man, just to take care of some family business. But yeah, definitely busy. I'm loving, the space of kind of out of the music project mode. You know what I'm saying? And kind of moving back towards production, man, and just having fun, like making songs and not having to worry about putting a whole project together, man. It's like round of applause for that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've been working hard this year, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. I've never put out so much work in my life.
Yeah, same here, man. I mean, I've never had a more productive year than 2022, man, in terms of releasing music, man. It is what it is. Hey, if you guys want to get at us, you already know, at Mo Mackey Music, at Oplex Music. That's on YouTube, Facebook, IG. That's pretty much where we're at. Make sure you subscribe to the Mo Mackey Music YouTube channel. You already know what time it is with that. That's where we go live, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, obviously, every Wednesday. This is the Set the Bar Mixshow, the place where urban indie artists can be themselves. Round of applause for that, man.
Round of applause for that. And guess what, Plex?
What we got?
It looks like we live right now. Looks like old Duck 13 done fucked up and
Are we in the building?
We in a live broadcast right now. Look, we got comments and everything.
Oh,
yeah, we live.
You know what? Now. Let her rip then. Let her rip. A bonus episode. How about that?
Hey, we'll let it rip. We'll play it again on Wednesday. Hey, so Ciggs, you get the 2 for 1, my brother.
Yo, facts. His number's gonna be looking greasy. This should be interesting. All right, that's what's up, man. Well, you know what I mean? Mackie, let them know what's going on, man, with the studio, man. If the artists need to get their tracks, you know what I mean, pristine, professionally sounding, mix, master, where do they need to go, man?
MoMackeyMusic.com. You can book your session today. Mixing, recording, mastering, sync licensing, all of that stuff. If you don't know how to get into BMI and do all that stuff, I'll show you how to do all of that too. You can book time for that. Book time for whatever. If you just want to come to the studio and smoke out in the backyard, you can do that too. Just don't get caught because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's up, man. MoMackeyMusic.com.
That's what's up, man. OPlexMusic.com. That is the place where you can get official Set the Bar Mix Show merch. We got everything from the throttle bottle, all kinds of dope t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go to OPlexMusic.com. You want to click on Set the Bar Mix Show merch. And, you know what I mean, support the movement by going ahead and copping some merch, man. Yo, round of applause for the chat. Round of applause for our podcast listeners. We appreciate the love and support, man. We're keeping this thing rolling.
Yeah, man.
AP, you in a building. That's what's up. You need to put in the group that we are actually live right now.
Yeah, let's get some more people in this chat that are not expecting the Set the Bar Mix Show to be on.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat if you could for us, AP. We'd appreciate that because this is supposed to be a pre-record, but hey, it is what it is. We're putting it down. Hey, round of applause for Virginia hip hop. We keep coming back, Mackie.
We got to.
Yeah, man. All right, man. We got a lot to unpack, man. Hopefully, we'll be able to get Ann on. We got Johnny Ciggs in the building. Mackie, let's get into the drops and get this thing on the road, man. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yo, this is Enigma September of the Enigma Sep Hour podcast. And I'm here to let y'all know, y'all need to check out my boy Mo Mackey, my man Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mixshow coming to you every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yo, they're going to get you with not only the illest music, but also ill guests. And you got to watch out for the 5 deadly questions. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So make sure to check out my man Mo Mackey, Oplex, with the Set the Bar Mixshow. This is my official endorsement, your boy Enigma September. You got time, baby.
DJ Bush.
Turn Productions.
Hey, yeah, it's about that time. You locked in with your man DJ Bush, host of the 60-second showcase, each and every Thursday on Facebook.com/DJ Bush ENT or on YouTube DJ Bush ENT. I appreciate the homies Mo Mackey and Oplex for this opportunity. Let me take up a little piece of their time. Y'all set the bar and y'all set that thing real high. I appreciate y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah.
And yo, DJ Bush, we really not trying to step on your toes, brother. This is just a happy accident.
I was just thinking about that, like, dag on it. You know what I'm saying? We do kind of share mutual crowds there.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Like I said, it's definitely an accident. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 59, VA Hip Hop Stand Up. Welcome Johnny Ciggs to the Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get it.
How's it going?
My bad, Ciggs.
Golly.
I am not on point today. That is a fact.
No, you good. We'll run it back, man. If anything, we'll leave them with that. You know what I'm saying? Just cue that sucker up. There's no problems there. Ciggs, what's good, man?
Plus, we got to get Ciggs to say that he got the permission to run the video in the first place, so they're gonna knock us off anyway.
Facts.
Permission to run the video. Yeah, I said it.
Appreciate that, brother. Rough out here in this YouTube world, man. Yeah, Ciggs, man, it's great to have you on, man. Like we know that everybody that Ant, we've obviously already heard your stuff, man. Just listening to Ant, it's a pleasure to have you on. Moplex's Believe It or Not, with the album being called The Great White Hype, I'm wondering, have there been moments? I want to go to a moment when you were coming up through the culture where cats were like sleeping on you, possibly because you're white. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to run hip hop nights. I always treated like, if you got bars, you got bars. You know what I'm saying? But I know how cats can be, man. You know what I mean? When you first step in the scene, you like, you know what I mean? You may be the only white guy, only a couple in there, and cats. Talk to me. Have you had one of those moments where you have to flex on them, yo?
For the most part, everybody's just been cool. I showed up and rapped, and that was it. For real.
I like that.
Yeah, it's been nothing like that. The Great White Hype title comes from like a totally different part of my life, where it's like I guess it kind of ties into that, because basically, like, I had a lot of people rooting for me early on, and I had a lot of opportunity and promise that I guess other people saw in myself. But me personally, what a lot of people didn't know is my whole life was falling apart, and I let alcohol and drugs beat the shit out of me, and
yeah.
For a minute there, I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do next. So the album that came before The Great White Hype was the Paradise album. I don't know if y'all have heard that, which is very, very honest album about those experiences. And then I had an idea for the because the Ant used to always be like, I'm right on the other side of this album. I'm right on the other side of this album. I'm gonna be the first album since you've changed your life. And I was like, yeah. And I had an idea for the cover art where I was like, I want to be like beat the fuck up in a boxing ring, and
Yeah.
as a metaphor for what had happened in my life. And he was like, well, if we're doing that, we got to call it the Great White Hype. And I was like, well, I think you might be right about that. So that's where that came from. Yeah.
That's what's up. I love who did the cover art, man. It's dopeness, bro.
The artwork?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Jared Barr. He's a dope ass artist from around here. He's a friend of mine. And he does a lot of our flyer work, and I think this is the first album cover he had done for us. But he's just a cool ass dude who's dope as hell at what he does. And one of my things when it comes to doing this shit is I like organic relationships, and I like doing things with my friends. You know, like a lot of the cover art that I do is like, you know, a couple of my albums is like a waitress. Kim Huff, who used to work with me at a spot I bartended at, she did a couple of my album covers just because she was my friend, and I thought the stuff that she drew when she was fucking around at work was really dope. So, you know, like I like when things work out that way. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right, man. Well, and round of applause, like for VA, like you said, like you never felt that, like, you know, that culture vulture tension, like the white dude that's trying to be all up in the hip hop culture. It's been all love. Like, it's all round of applause for VA hip hop, man. Y'all continue to amaze me. You figure it'd be one, at least one, right? Like, white boy think he got bars.
Well, maybe somebody said that behind my back, but you know, no one really says a whole lot to my face. Like, I feel like I do a good job of not only proving my worth as part of the culture, but I have no interest in just being like unnecessarily aggressive towards people. I like making friends. I like collaborating with people. I like just being a good dude. So it's like, I don't think I've really given anybody too much of a reason to talk shit about me for any reason. If they do, then that's on them. But I mean, as far as how I carry myself, I'm all right with me. So I mean, I don't really give a fuck either way.
Round of applause for that, man. Stand up kind of guy like that. All right, Johnny Ciggs, episode 59 of the Set the Bar Mixshow. Have you looked into the 5 deadly questions? Have you heard rumors about what happens in the Snake's Den?
No, I haven't heard anything about this.
Uh-oh.
I thought Ant would at least put you. Ant had a rough time the first time he went through them. He barely made it out alive.
Hey, he didn't say shit about that. Let's see what the fuck happens.
All right, that's what up. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 5 deadly questions. Let's go.
I had 5 pupils.
Welcome to the Snake's Den.
Here
Here we
we go.
go. Who's the most skilled when it comes to diss tracks? Royce the 5'9" or Eminem?
Well, you broke up. Say that again.
Who's the most skilled when it comes to diss tracks? Royce the 5'9" or Eminem?
I'd have to say Eminem on that one.
Okay. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Man, Royce the 5'9" not able to successfully survive a 5 deadly question. We'll see who survives here. Who's the better spitter? Just the flow, Elzai or Nas?
Elzai.
Ooh.
I agree with that. That's why I had to hit the claps.
Nas not able to survive a 5 deadly question. That's what's up, Mackie. What we got?
Who is more consistent with quality bars? Jean Grey or Rhapsody?
More consistent with what?
With the more consistent with the bars.
Oh, Jean Grey.
Okay. Whoa. Rhapsody not able to survive a 5 deadly question. All right. Which group was produced better? Mobb Deep or MOP?
How the fuck am I supposed to answer that? It's like Mobb Deep is like my just under Wu-Tang Clan for my favorite groups of all time, but DJ Premier is my favorite producer of all time. So like I don't even know if I'll be able to live with myself the answer that I have to give.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, man. It's like basically Havoc versus Premier, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Mobb Deep because I think that they were a little more consistent with the production than MOP in the long term.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is a tough fucking question.
It is.
MOP cannot successfully survive a 5 deadly question. Mackie, what we got?
Question number 5 and the last question of the 5 deadly. Who's the overall better MC? LL Cool J or KRS-One? Who?
Well, I didn't even hear who you said second because LL Cool J is the greatest rapper of all time. I said he's the greatest of all time.
So
People
LL
make fun
it
of me
is.
for that all the time.
Yes, it's L.
Yo, and I honestly like. I gotta say, man, when I was listening to the album, like I that makes sense because at times it's like my hair was standing up, like with your cadence. At times it was giving me LL vibes, yo. Like some of the way you hit your cadence. Sometimes I'm like, yo, and that's a good thing, bro. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
I'll take that all day. No, LL Cool J is I'm not gonna say he's my favorite rapper as far as like catalog wise, but he is the greatest rapper of all time, and I think people forget about that a lot. And I saw him recently do that interview where he was like, "I came up with the term GOAT," and people try to say that I'm not, and I'm like, "Yeah, the fuck is that?"
That's very true. Yep.
Yeah,
that's facts. Wow. That's what's up, man. Well, man, let's get into this artist showcase, man. First off, round of applause, man. A great white hype. Really great piece of work, man. I mean, seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I think that the first song we're going to get into, man, "Fear Me," I think is very indicative of like what you bring to the game. It's a sense of realism. There's a sense of grit there. There's a sense of determination, and there's some cockiness in there too. And all of it feels like under the pretense of like no cap. Like, talk to me about when you first started rhyming. I know you probably didn't start off with the same vibe that you're on now. Like, when did you kind of hit that milestone where you just felt like I've kind of mastered like my craft, like with the flow and with the writing? You know what I mean? Because the way you're rhyming, yeah. Talk to me about that.
It just
like, how long have you been spitting?
I've been rapping for 12 years, but
okay,
that's something that happens more than once to me. Like, and that's what's cool about it is I like that I notice myself continuing to improve. Now, if you were to say, for the sake of the Great White Hype album conversation, that would be one of those times where that happened. Where once I really started getting through that album and like listening back to the demo recordings I had done, I was like, this is something special in a different way than what you've done before, and you really are starting to truly master the craft. Not just being able to paint pictures through words, but the way you're doing it, the words you're choosing not to use, the way you're going through everything and getting rid of words that are unnecessary or that you might have used, you think, too much, and then putting that all back together to run through the album again, and just being hyper aware of the way each syllable affects the overall verse. That's the first album I ever did that on.
Yeah,
it was something.
Wow.
It was something that came naturally to me because I've been busting my ass at this shit for fucking 12 years. But it was like a really good feeling where I was like, damn, I've earned this little level up, and this is gonna be a great album. And Fear Me was one of those songs where it's like I wanted to talk a little bit of shit because it's like me and my friends have done a lot of work around here, and we've put a lot of people on a lot of shows, and we've just been killing it for fucking ever. And I was like, I'm just gonna remind everybody of that, and that's kind of what that song's about.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely fire, and it's truly, again, it's just a really raw, gritty hip hop feel to it that I love. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the first song of the night. Johnny Ciggs, the new album, The Great White Hype, a song entitled Fear Me. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Shout Fan Ran, Ross Skrilla, Dave Fruit, Squeaky Waterfalls, the whole squad, baby. Let's go. Some ominous shit, and some ominous shit. Motherfuckers should know better than to fuck with me, though. Goes like this. Behold the power of words that's only rivaled in scripture. I'm limitless. As a man, my only rival is liquor. Lights flicker from the fixtures. I'm collecting some debts. You was never nothing to sweat, so how the fuck you a threat? You ain't Joe, baby. I'm laid back with the beauty. Lord, the fam truly Broad Street in my hoopty. I'd have to write your shit for you to ever outdo me. That's the mind with the rhyme. I never lay mine loosely. Who you think I am? Some kind of new jack to this rap? I changed the game around here. Guess y'all forgot about that. I made a name around here, and my status a fact. You'd have to be out your mind to ever doubt me at that. It's Ciggs, baby, 10 years strong, remain focused. Track drop, nailing it like homemade explosives. I'm here to double up, pour 'em on a bubble butt, and talking a little shit in hopes to stir some trouble up. My eyes wide, relax and shut yours. You're weak and scared to speak through your actions ain't show. So mind your manners, cause you don't belong in the room. I'll be back after the hook, so stay tuned. I'm making some moves. I'm a monster. You can't see me, so you motherfuckers fear me. The middle you can't see me, so you motherfuckers fear me. Scribble words, cross parchment for rappers who wanna start shit. No limit, not even where the star sit. Trust the bar's head, larger than life. Starting fire with dice. And when it come to ladies, strictly hit desirable types. Saliva well weighing in, put a split to the scale. It's an oxymoron, saying your team will prevail. Your swagger is stale, thought provokes laughter as well. Joints I ain't even dropped, already smashing your sales. You dig? Slick with the shit, you live life like a bitch. I used to drink a lot of brew and do trifling shit. Honored to be a part of rapper life with this. Inscribing another heater got me writing with bliss. My music flawless, I tower over y'all at your tallest. Got thirst of an alcoholic and my product is polished. Your biggest win is some small shit. Miles from red carpet, I'm prophetic. Flick my wrist and the seas become parted. A handsome man dancing with the devil, drinking my hand. Building business, searching grands, gritty city, the brand. Strolling in the sand, dancing, hopping bars in the fan. Shaking hands, life or death, stay official with fam. Fighting for land, coffins for a lot of you, man. Fuck what I wanna do, what I gotta do, my man. Honorable man, getting sued with the hustle like damn. If I say my track hot, play it, trust me, a jam. Well spoken, got you wish your daddy rode on the Trojan. This joint here rolled perfectly smoking. Spirits are broken, handle business than ghosting. Got your bodies in motion, I played the game with unwavering devotion. One of the chosen, motherfucker. I'm a monster. You can't see me, so you motherfuckers fear me. can't see me, so you motherfuckers fear me. You can't see me, so you motherfuckers fear me.
Yeah, it's just fire in the hole, man. Who's on the cuts there, man?
DJ Scruff is a friend of mine. I met him here in Richmond, but he actually just moved to Philly, and he's been doing a bunch of shit up there now. So real good dude, awesome DJ.
Yeah, man. It's a round of applause for DJ Scruff, man. It's just good to hear the scratching on the song.
Yeah.
Good to hear the DJ. Yeah, you absolutely killed that song, man. I love the motifs at the end, man. Oh man.
Hell yeah.
The motifs.
No, I appreciate you. No, I appreciate you.
Man.
But then I gotta clarify, like when you were talking about the master and the craft and everything, like the Great White Hype just came out, 5 months ago, but pretty much all of that album was written like 3 years ago.
Wow.
So,
okay.
So I've got when I talk about graduating over and over again and realizing that I'm improving and mastering more and more, it's like I've got I think right now I have 6 projects that are finished, and we're just trying to figure out how to get them all out. So
wow,
we'll see what the fuck happens.
Yo, round of applause for that, bro. You've been grinding.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
Yeah, man. Let us know when you're getting ready to drop something. We get you right on the show, man. Debut it.
Hell yeah.
We got one coming. Me and Profound 79. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's a dope ass beat maker. He's on my label. We've been making music at this point for 10 years together. Me and him have a new album coming out that we based around. You remember the old hockey movie Youngblood with Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze?
I remember that.
Yeah. We based it loosely around that because I played hockey my whole life. I still play a little bit now, but we felt like that was like a cool part of my story to kind of focus on because I love hockey obviously, and so we got this new album coming out based around that. It's hopefully going to be coming out in the next 2-3 months, so I'll definitely let y'all know.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. And shouts out to you.
So are we gonna see a dope ass hockey video? All right, yeah, that'd be dope.
Actually, I'm just gonna say, it's fucking crazy. I can't believe how good it turned out. It's awesome. Yeah. And shout to my homies, a bunch of the VCU hockey alumni guys that I played with came out and played for the video, and they've always been the coolest dudes ever. And
oh shit! Shouts out to
even
them.
Cooler. Yeah.
Shouts out to them.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let us air that one. I definitely want to air that one.
Yo, and I feel another round of applause coming, man. Because like, if you've been playing hockey on and off all of your life, man, you still got all your teeth. Round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause
to you, brother. To you.
Hey, that's a feat. That's a feat in itself.
Hell yeah. So it can change at any moment, though.
One game can take all your top row off. The second song of the night, right, is on some heartbreak shit. It sounds like you're explaining that you ended up not being the man she wanted you to be, so you bowed out gracefully. Speak on Within and Without, just the name of the song, and what the inspiration came from for that particular track.
Well, the inspiration for that is I like doing songs like that. What I'm able to do is take like an entire relationship history of things that have happened to me or things that I've done or whatever involved in some way, and I'm able to piece together a story, 3-verse story based on not a specific person, but based on experiences. And what's cool about that is it allows people to relate to it, and I don't know, it just feels good. I like being able to do songs like that actually matter. It's not necessarily everybody's first song they're playing, but a lot of people have been like, I get it. And I'm like, yeah, it's just part of life. And that's why I made that song. I'm glad you like it. You know, whatever it might be that made you like that, whatever, cool. So that's what I try to do, at least a couple of those every album, where I just really try to remind people that in shitty situations, it's very rare that they're actually alone. You feel alone, but you're not. And that's something I had to learn to go back to the whole drinking and sobering up thing. Is it's like I spent years of my life thinking that there wasn't a single person on the face of the earth that could understand the pain and the loneliness and the misery that I was going through. And then I met some people that had similar experiences, and they're like, oh yeah, there's like millions of us like that. You're fine. You'll be okay. This is what we do to feel better. Sound good? Yeah. I'm like, fuck it. Okay, sounds great. So I've really become a fan of just honest life experience, and I tried to more and more moving forward with my music. I tried to make sure that is what my music is based around. And like I always say, it's hip hop, so there's gonna be songs like Fear Me where I just talk a whole gang of shit, and that's fun, and there's always a time and place for that. Right. But I've really been trying more and more to make my music honest as possible and relatable without losing the grit and the grime and the attitude that people expect and appreciate about me. So I guess that's kind of all over the place answer to your question, but that's what I'm going for with stuff like that.
Nah, that's what's up. And I think like the way you said that this next song was kind of like a gumbo of just like a trail of relationship history. I feel like when you write songs like that, man, I've done songs like that. It's kind of therapeutic when you write those too.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And then you get to share your therapy with other people. You know, somebody might have needed to hear that shit, and they're like, oh, thank you. And it's like, dope. That's what this is all about, isn't it? You know? And and that's why I like doing shit like that.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Let's get into song 2 of the night. Episode 59. We got Johnny Ciggs in the building representing that pristine Virginia hip hop. A song entitled Within Without. Let's get it.
Here we go.
I could hold you through this, baby girl, I really do. I knew you was something special that turned out to be truth. You would sit and stir your drink as we chatted a bit. The beauty of your eyes, they held a heavenly bliss. But now those eyes are shedding tears and I'm the cause of the pain. Affection ain't my strongest trait, I fell short in that lane. I truly cared, so I had to set you free. How my actions were perceived taught a lesson to me. Turns out being yourself, it ain't always enough. And when it came to showing love, you always kept it a buck. Gripping the pain from my past, let me flat on my ass. I ain't in tune with my heart, ain't mean to do you like that, but still I had to do me. These walls are hard to tear down, same fight every time, that was wearing me down. It breaks my heart that you're hurting, but I can't make it right. I'm just hoping that you sleep all the night, okay?
Gonna move on, I wish it was with you, but it was not within you. Thought to love me, baby, I tried. I wish it was with you, but it was not within you.
I seen a vision of you crying as you laying in bed, playing over in your mind some of the things that I said. Some of that I really meant, other things I regret. Love's a hard game to play when you're lost in your head. Broken trust and heartbreak, they're so hard to forget. The past a hard thing to shake when it's all you got left. Tried to look for brighter days but needed patience instead. Why can't I put these damn demons to rest? Why can't you understand the places I've been and that I'm trying to change? Help me conquer opposition I face and stop playing these games. They hurt, babe, damn, I'm doing my best. Held to such a high I stand, it gives me pain in my chest. I'm wondering if you in love with me, a fantasy that you seek, manifested as the man you wish I could be. Pump the brakes a bit, please, I need a second to breathe. Only option left for me is to leave, I'm sorry.
Gonna move on. I wish it was with you, but it was not within you. Thought to love me, baby. I tried. I wish it was with you, but it was not within you. No, 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 no.
All bullshit aside, I wanna stop and say thanks. For a good little while, we had some damn good days. You taught me how to feel again, and it felt damn good. If we could get back to that, it's no question I would. We used to kick back and laugh like two lovers should. Holding hands, gazing stars all night if we could. But the feeling is gone, and I ain't trying to pretend. Heartbreaking, thinking back about you saying we best friends. Goddamn, I hate turning my back, but I voiced my concerns, and you ain't learning from that. I tried to show a little love, but it felt hopeless. We both agreed each other's efforts seemed to go unnoticed. I can't save you, and you can't save me. So I'ma work on myself, at least for now, and say peace. I'm broken, baby, no explaining all the shit I've been through. Please promise you find a man who does what I couldn't do. You deserve it.
You deserve it. Oh, you deserve it. Oh, deserve it.
The flow is sick on this one, but I would just be good. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the pristine flow for sure. But is Ant over there putting PCP in y'all blunts? Because he be lacing y'all, man. He lacing y'all with those tracks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's incredible. It has been incredible for a long, long time, and he's been getting a whole lot of shine lately, and I can't think of a lot of people that deserve it more. He's just a great dude. He makes great music. He's always held me down. I've tried to hold him down as well, and he's just a great friend. So now that, you know, he's getting a lot of attention these days for just like, yo, this dude is incredibly good at making beats, and he has that signature style of what he does, and it makes me happy. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing to come up with that shit, but
keep doing it.
Yeah. Keep up the good work for sure. Man, talk to the people about the label, man. I wasn't aware that you had your own indie labels. What's up? Talk to us.
Gritty City Records is the name of the label, and we established in 2011, and we've got, I think at this point, like 55 full-length releases and 60 singles or some shit. And you know, we the past couple of years we've really my business partner is Fan Ran. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He produces a lot of stuff for me and a lot of our friends. Very dope producer. But he's my partner at the label, and he and I have really, over the past, I want to say 3 years or so, really tried to level up the platform and the opportunity and the just the all-around services of the label, and it's been going really well. For a while, it was, I think our sites were a little more local for a while, and that was fine. We learned a lot, but you know, we've been going up to New York every month the past year and a half, trying to get music up into the stores up there, trying to find distribution for the label, trying to make sure that our artists have shows, try to make sure that we have shows, try to make sure everybody's collaborating, which happens naturally, which is a beautiful thing. And just, yeah, I don't know. That's basically it. Just grinding constantly. And just
round of applause for the grind, man. Not too many people have their own label when they come on the show, man.
Yeah, man.
Sets you apart. How's it been going? Like, I'm sure I would get the feeling that the sound you guys are kicking out, man. I mean, it's definitely, even though again you guys are in the South, but it's very East Coast based. How is NYC embracing you guys?
It's going great. Like honestly, like it's the funniest thing because it was funny. Like I went up there by myself for some other shit like a couple years ago during the COVID shutdown, and we just did like a little like Airbnb vacation type thing because there wasn't really a whole lot else to do. It was kind of strange because I've never been on vacation where I just like didn't do anything before, but we did. And I was pulling into town, and I was like, you know, I live 5 hours away from this place, and I run a rap label, and I barely ever come here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And right now, I can't even do anything up here. So whenever things start opening up again, I'm gonna start going here all the time. And I didn't have any real plan. I just knew that I needed to be there. And I told Rand, like, this is what I'm gonna start doing. He's like, well, shit, I guess I'm gonna do it too. And I was like, okay. He's like, what's the plan? I was like, I don't fucking know. So we just went up there and brought a bunch of music with us, and just it was incredible to me. I know it's a fast-paced, huge city, obviously, but all we had to do was like get a hotel in Brooklyn and like walk outside, and things just started happening. And we started going to record stores and meeting people. One of the guys who owned one of the record stores gave me a show up there. We met other artists then. We become friends with them. Guys that we knew from a label down here that live up there. We started hanging out with them all the time. Rand and one of those guys, Dusty Reynolds, started doing an album together. Shout out to DJ Hongo as well. And it's just been awesome. I love every second I'm up there, and we just keep getting offered opportunities and not just financially, but just to learn. And that's really what I want to do. Is I like learning. I don't like sitting at tables where I don't have anything to offer. And the best way to have more things to offer is to listen and watch and not act like I know everything. And people are very open to allowing me to learn. And you know, I can't go too much into it, but like, you know, some cool stuff's going on because of that. And
that's what's up, man.
It's been great. Shout out to New York City. My family's originally from up there, so I kind of strangely feel at home there. I feel like it's like in my DNA or something to be around Brooklyn. But yeah, I love it.
Yo, round of applause for NYC, man. The building, man.
That's what's up.
First place to hip hop. You know what I mean? Absolutely, man. So, you know, one of the themes on this project, and I think Ant opens up with it does speak a lot about the struggle, but then sobriety. And I think, you know, I think we know that there's kind of a correlation between like artists and addiction. It seems that is a lot of times it seems like to be a plaguing thing for artists. And I'm curious, now that you sobered up, how has that impacted your artistry, like your art form? You know what I mean? Because, you know, I know a lot of times people say stuff like, oh, you know, I write so much better after I smoke a blunt, or, you know, all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, some people can, you know, like that's part of the process for some people. But for me, like and that was how it was for me. Well, I would drink 40s and write rap joints. It's a great time. You know what I mean? Like there's like a house full of rap dudes drinking 40s, making rap songs. That's what it was back in the day. It was fucking great. It was a blast. But where it changes for a person like me, who's, you know, legitimately an alcoholic, is everything that was good about it went away. And I was stuck wondering why my life was going to shit. It can't be the drinking, right? Because that's always been my friend. So let's just do what we do. Let's drink a 40 and make a song tonight. And I'd be gripped up so heavy just by like the second sip of the malt that I couldn't even fucking do anything. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, I'm just out all night. And there is no writing. You know what I mean? Like, do I write better drunk? Maybe back in the day, doubtful, but like I couldn't do shit. And like by the end of it, like I couldn't write. I couldn't do my favorite thing to do. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, and I mean I could talk about this subject for hours, but what I will say is like thankfully it doesn't happen that way to most people, but all of my nonsense and all of my bullshit caught up with me, and I'm glad it did, because now, speaking of the other side, is like I have so much more to write about. You know, like one of the things I didn't realize when I was still in active alcoholism was how small my world was. It was like one corner down the street from my house where I hung out, and went to the bar that was on that corner, and I also worked at the bar at that corner.
Okay.
And my house, and that was it. And I thought that I was like living some glorious like rock and roll lifestyle. Really, I'm just a fucking bum. So it's like, being where I'm at now, I'm extremely grateful for every experience I had when I was fucking up. But I'm even more grateful for the fact that like everything about my life is better and everything's bigger, and I just have so much to talk about now because I'm actually alive. You know, like, it's funny how when you're stuck in the middle of addiction, you can think that there's like all this interesting shit going on, and there's not.
Yeah.
And I actually read a book recently. This dude was using alcoholics and addicts as a metaphor for just like the book, excuse me, was about like just like how to turn pro was like the whole thing on the book. And I was like, that sounds interesting, I'll read it. And one of the things he said in there was like, he's like, you ever notice with an addict, they're both the most interesting person you've ever met and the most boring person you've ever met. And and I was like, that's so fucking spot on. And what he kept talking about was like, you know, you see these people and you know that there's something inside of them. There's something great. You know that they talk about doing all this stuff, but they never do. And then that's when it gets boring, is the never do part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I had all these big dreams, ambitions. I was fully capable of all of it, but I just didn't do it. You know, or I would start to do it, and then just out of like self-centered alcoholic fear, be like, well, I might fuck up, so I shouldn't take the risk, because then I can stand over here and be like, yo, but I'm the fucking man, right? I was the man in a bunch of bullshit. And now it's like, I love coming out here and like taking risks, and like, yeah, I'm a human being. I have fears, but I don't operate scared anymore. You know, like if I start feeling fear creep up, it's just like, yo, this is gonna get a little messy. Possibly, you might do something dumb. Who fucking knows? But we're gonna get through this, and we're not gonna do some stupid shit like go get fucking drunk and act like it didn't happen and ruin our life any more than we already have. So that's why I'm liking. It's like on the other side, it's like the album I was just working on, me and my homie Drugs Beats. I just finished up my part for our album. I still got to get a few features from some guys, but it's cool to be able to talk about living a better life, but also understand like how fucked up things can get, but then also like find like a nice little spot in the middle too for just some straight rap joints. And it's like I've really been enjoying my writing lately, I guess is the answer to your question. It's like, you know, I used to love rapping about getting fucked up and being wild. It's great, you know, and that's always fun to a certain extent. But I'm very, very proud of what I'm working on now, and I can't wait for more people to hear it.
Hey, man, round of applause for you, man. Shouts out to sobriety. That's hard work that you put in, man, and it's coming back to you, man. Shouts out to you. Standing ovation. Standing ovation. Yeah, there we go. Get that standing up for that, man. All right, man. Let's get into song number 3 of the night, man. Love this song, entitled "As the World Turns." Johnny Ciggs, episode 59 of the Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get it.
Here we go.
Praying as I wait, God's grace is truly great, blessed. Turn to new pages, always will confess. Myself and me, dressed to a T. Conversation of kings, I'm grateful for every day and the pain life brings. Some of y'all will never know just how real life gets. And wouldn't understand a word, it's a real life shit. Be thankful for that. No use in being flat on your back. Except in an early grave, dog, I had it like that. Whack, clackety clack, how we rolling today. Never again will I watch destiny stroll away. Wise for my age, 18 years was the price that I paid. To have the perspective to be this nice come today. I love it, man. Shout to rap and our rap relation. Navigating the rap game with ambitious patience. We made it, but ain't complacent. I'm far from satisfied, enjoying every second of the ride. I'll get mine in due time, baby. We getting money, what up? And the beat gon' bang, baby. You see our hustle is up. It ain't a damn thing gon' fade me. Yeah, we still shining bright, baby. We still too damn fly, baby. It's Big Ciggs and Repertoire, ain't a damn thing changed. We still shooting for number one.
They should love me by the time we produce this. Beefing with the industry, the labels is roof crisp. What's at stake is half baked to a smooth crisp. Tenderloin chops from the dock, leave the loop split. Spit until I run out of saliva and toothless. Dehydrate the rhymes greater than apple juice sips. Proof is in the pudding, putting it where the truth sits. False fairy tales, I'm getting caught in the music. Iron tight knots, not where you reduce chips. Gamble with your life, it's the dice to remove sins. Multiple chooses, multiplicable choices. Young and stay wild and carry joints they voices. Bury bones from the baritons that's anointed. And where we sing our songs, meritones that's rejoice with. The alcoholic foul mouth is stalling, found out you lost it. See, we Val Island star must be the last Boston. But I'ma spit into the grave, and my lungs in coffins. Spit so the master choose it like my tongue's from Boston. Cotton field flow, plantation of my own art. Divine guidance, ultraviolet line is spoken Joan of Arc. As the world
we getting money, what up? And the beat gon' bang, baby. You see our hustle is up. It ain't a damn thing gon' fade me. Yeah, we still shining bright, baby. We still too damn fly, baby. It's Big Ciggs and Repertoire, ain't a damn thing changed. We still shooting for number one. What up? Confidence, promises kept. Rest demand respect. Used to think life was over. I got plenty time left. Enjoying life though many times I'm still hurting inside. Conquering inner demons cause with purpose I ride. Turns out what I used to dodge was the key to my sanity. Instead of splicing some loading with some ego and vanity. Depression is a bitch. Alcohol could have killed me. But I took away their power through acceptance. You feel me? So let's break bread, baby. The good life ain't a myth. I hope my old friends listen like what the fuck is this shit? Hard body, if you need me, please feel free to call. And I can't hear you fucking haters. Either way, fuck y'all. So yeah, most rappers on some fanboy shit. And me, I speak in green like them Android kids. Money, this too official like the Food Dog Kitchen. And I ain't speaking about they food. This rap, baby, let's get it. What?
As the world
we getting money, what up? And the beat gon' bang, baby. You see our hustle is up. It ain't a damn thing gon' fade me. Yeah, we still shining bright, baby. We still too damn fly, baby. It's Big Ciggs and Repertoire, ain't a damn thing changed. We still shooting for number one. What up? Man, it's truly a blessing to be right here, right now. And thank you for the beats, man. This shit is beautifully produced. I love it. Everybody who jumped on the record with me. Y'all are beautiful people. Truly grateful to have y'all as friends. Rap, I'ma see you at the top, baby. You actually have a beautiful singing voice. I appreciate you. But yo, let's get down to business real quick. I'm the greatest rapper of all time. It's incredible. I'm fucking amazing. But yo, I'm out of here, y'all. Thanks for listening.
One of those, man. I love that song, man.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you.
Dope way to end the album. That's like the perfect ending song right there, you know?
And I
appreciate
love,
it.
yeah, and I love the polarity between like the humbleness and then the confidence and the cockiness, where it's just like it's a blessing to be here. It's like I'm the greatest rapper of all time.
Well, but here's the thing though, is it's like I've been learning, it's like actual confidence is healthy. Like I used to be
Yep.
like either I'm the fucking man or I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world. And I kind of like being in here like, yeah, I'm good at what I do. And I can
Yeah,
say
man.
that because I can back it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not like I'm in
Yeah.
here talking crazy. But that's my new favorite shit, the greatest rapper of all time. Everybody we've been saying I'm the GROAT. We put the R in there, it just sounds ridiculous. So that's been my little catchphrase recently.
The GROAT.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, the GROAT.
Hey,
Oh, man, I have to use that. I have to take that. The growth.
Bro, you got to your next album after these 6 come out. It's got to be called The GROAT. Straight up. That'll be fucking fire.
The growth.
I think my homie Dave Fruit came up with that because there was one day we were all chilling and I just kept interrupting people and just screaming about how I'm the greatest rapper of all time, and he was like, the GROAT, and I was like, that is funny as shit.
I love that, man. That's funny.
Yeah, we might have to put that in circulation on the show. We might get a soundbite for that, man.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, send us that soundbite, man. We'll put that in circulation. He's the GROAT.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. All right, that's what's up, man. Time flying, man. Episode 59. Johnny Ciggs, Anthem Symbol, The Great White Hype. Just another incredible musical project. You guys make sure you put it in your playlist, buy that, like that, and share the word. You know what I'm saying? Share the word. Johnny Ciggs is not playing around. Round of applause for premium East Coast hip hop. It is what it is. Yeah. Johnny, man, give your shout outs, man. Let the people know where they can find you, man, before we get out of here.
All right. On Instagram at big_Johnny_Ciggs, Ciggs. And that's really the social media I use most. We got www.grittycityrecords.com. That'll link you to our Bandcamp. It's got every full-length album, a bunch of singles, and we put out a lot of dope clothing as well. So that all pops up on there and the Instagram as well if you like dope clothing. Besides that, just shout out to my whole squad, Anthem Symbol, everybody, Gritty City Records, all of Richmond hip hop, and shit, everybody else that's my friend. It's been a good ride, and I appreciate everybody.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. We definitely appreciate you coming on. Mackie, what you got before we get out of here, man?
Shouts out to you, Johnny Ciggs, man. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you all for having me. This has been fun as hell.
For sure, man. Definitely got to have you back on again. Got to see that hockey video. I definitely want to see that. Definitely want to hear the new album, The GROAT, coming out in 2027. Yo, shouts out to the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I fucked up and made this live. But shouts out to everybody that's going to be watching this on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Be on twice, bro. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's a happy mistake. Also, you'll be able to see the links in the description. Everything to that'll take you to Johnny Ciggs. Anything that he's got going on Spotify, YouTube, videos, all of that stuff will be in the description. You'll also get chapters where you can skip around. Maybe you don't want to hear me and Plex talking. You want to get straight to Mr. Ciggs' music. You'll be able to do that as well. That's all I got, Plex. What you got?
Hey, man, it's always fun, man, diving into VA, man. Every time Ant's crew comes in, it's always fun. And finally here, you know what I mean? Johnny Ciggs, we've been peeping him from afar, man. Just incredible flows, incredible character, just a stand-up guy. Standing ovation for Johnny Ciggs. Can't wait to have you back on, man. This will be good, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Keep up the good work, man. I'm excited to hear these new projects coming up, man. Keep us in the loop. You know what I mean? And we love to debut videos. We love to get you back on when the new music comes out. We know it's going to be fire. Man, this is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves, man. Episode 59, Johnny Ciggs in the building. He is the GROAT. Peace, love, and music on top. We are Ghost, y'all.
Hey, I'm going to try to run this video. You know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get that.
Outro, so give me a minute here. Let me cue this bad boy up. Because the way I did it the first time did not work.
It's all good. Yeah.
We're going to get it. Let me share this.
Matter of fact, talk about the production, man. Who shot this one here?
Well, this is BC Music First. He's actually dope ass rapper too, and he's put some music out through my label, and you know what's cool was he started shooting these music videos with like a little normal ass camera like 10 years ago. Said he wanted to be a videographer, and now he is like the fucking man. He does all sorts of cool shit. And
wow, that's what's up.
He's a good dude because even though he's getting all sorts of work all over the place, he's still willing to work with me, which I appreciate so much.
That's what's up.
So shout to him.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I got it. I think.
Yo, bro, it's Ant. I just got your message. I know shit's been wild lately, and this new beginning got you a little shook. But it's all for the better. You know, you got sobriety on your side now. Clarity, introspection, peace of mind. The content will come in time. You'll still be able to speak your mind honestly. And it'll be the same MC you were before. It's all in your core. Nothing has changed at the end of the day, except for the fact that you ain't staring down the bottom of a bottle no more. I'm proud of you for getting to this point where you're able to achieve these things. And now all you gotta do is get out here and prove to all the people, and even more importantly yourself, that you're the greatest rapper alive. Peace.
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
I ain't wasting another second, Ant. No. Never. Know what I mean? Shit. It's John, baby. John Ciggs, baby. Too much change. They say you ain't judged by your intent. Your actions speak volumes. Watching vices get heavy, time to drop them. Fan of flattery, egotistic penship, call me your majesty. Jazzy, lustful women badly, never happy. Mommy's only son, don't pack a gun or blade. Fruitful visions, play my day to day. Living to get paid, put the drugs away. Done with drinking and living fiction. Broke out of prison, for my brother still struggling. I hope you learn to listen. Look, I turned one song to 10. Intent to spin, press the record self 1,000%. Carrying cements, content with my product. Leaving these skeezers smiling and starstruck. Gritty family tree, ain't one to bark up. Sharpen your bars up, creme de la creme. Johnny and them, honorable men getting busy with exquisite intent. Dollars and cents, and compose the record, loop it up and tune it up. Spoon it with something new, trouble brewing, fuck it. I'm dealt a healthy hand, plans of suntanning in foreign lands. Carrying grands, is my status advanced. Toes in the sand, beneficial ventures, focus on my blessings and shit. Most of my life I barely knew how to live. No shit, man. And as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song. So hold on now, shit. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong. So what's wrong, man? And as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song. So hold on now, yeah. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong. So what's wrong, tired of the same old song, and I was tired of living. I brushed myself off a bit and showed myself some forgiveness. Foreign premise, I was far from finished. Opposed to quitting death in the eyes of the girl I was kissing. At times I miss her. But what's love if you and love yourself. I love the bottle, love the life, and love living in hell. Hated me though, I'm back on my business and throwing elbows. Well, I pop, probably not, but who the hell knows? I'm over it. I used to ball in my drinking days, broke shit, trying to stack a little dough. I'm on my sober shit, where the girls at? In my poem is where the world at. Good living, maybe one day, my words are fishing. Kick around as time ticks, ain't sweating a bit. Fuck the world, getting in where I fit, talking my shit. Walk with me, it's John, and ain't too much change. Just grateful for the breaths that I take, you feel me? Yeah, and as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song, so hold on now, shit. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong, so what's wrong, man? And as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song, so hold on now, yeah. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong, so what's wrong, man? I don't know. And I appreciate you. We leveled up with this one. This is some beautiful shit. Some of that gritty city Merlot, beautifully aged, beautifully tasting, sophisticated shit. I love it, man. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. And as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song, so hold on now, shit. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong, so what's wrong, man? And as my life goes on, I keep singing that same old song, so hold on now, yeah. And as my life goes on, I pray to God that I ain't doing it wrong, so what's wrong, man?
The real flexor, cause I raised the bar to raise they lesser. I could do y'all the